Good morning and welcome back to Imp of B. It's a while since I did any filming for this channel, but today Richard and I are off on a little adventure and thought you would like to come along with us. It's actually part 2 of an adventure that we started, can you believe it, 2 years ago. In the midst of all the lockdowns, we started walking the Thames Path, and we've done 2 videos previously on that trip. We caught the train to Pangbourne in Gloucester and spent 4 days and ended up in Oxford. So today, if you haven't seen those videos, by the way, I will put a link above and you can catch up on the first part. Today's plan, we are currently at home waiting for the taxi. We're getting the train into Oxford, spending the night just on the outskirts of Oxford tonight and then starting the walking tomorrow. And once again, it's 4 days of walking and we have to take everything in backpacks because we're in different hotels every night. Here's mine. It's a 20 litre rucksack, which is the same one that I used on the last Thames Path walk and the North Wales coast. So I've gone very minimal. I'm going to look quite shabby most of the time, I think. This is Richard's bag. What size is yours?
I think it's about 50, 60 litres.
Oh, whoa, 50 or 60 litres. We have been emptying out things from bags to try and go as light as we possibly can. We've got to carry these things for 4 days. So today's plan, as I say, we're waiting for the taxi, get the train to Oxford, and probably not much filming today because the walk-in really starts tomorrow. But I probably will come back and show you the hotel we're in tonight. And yeah, catch you later. Good evening. We are in our little cozy hotel room just outside the centre of Oxford. It's called the Old Black Horse Inn and it's very near Magdalen Bridge and Magdalen College. Really busy road. If I turn, you can see the road behind me. Lots of buses, general life going past outside. Doesn't bother me. I love looking at it. We're sitting here. We've been to the Sainsbury's literally just up the road, and we've got a little fridge in the room, and we've bought some snacky, picnicky stuff for later on. Some bread, hummus, cheese, some wine, and we're just having a little beer now to chill. So all is well. The evening, beautiful sky, got a bit of blue sky up there now. I think it's going to rain again tomorrow, but maybe it won't. So we're just preparing ourselves, aren't we, Richard?
Yeah, get the map sorted.
Checking our route for tomorrow, deciding which part of the Thames we're going to join, whether we go back a little bit to see Folly Bridge, which I think we are going to do. And then tomorrow night, as I say, passing Abingdon and hopefully ending up just outside. So yeah, just thought I'd update you on the hotel and what we're doing for the evening. So I will catch you tomorrow morning when we'll be up and at ready to go. There's no breakfast being served here, so we'll have to find our own en route, I think. See you tomorrow. Ready, Richard?
Let's go.
The start. The start. Coffee.
House of his own boathouse.
Oh, amazing, isn't it? About 9 miles so far, according to my watch. So I think we're going to call into Abingdon for some refreshment, Richard.
Yeah, sit down for
Yeah. We reckon we got another couple of miles to get to tonight's hotel in Culham. Good evening. We are at our hotel for the evening. We are staying about a mile off the path because I couldn't find anywhere to stay in Abingdon. This was the nearest to the Thames Path that I could find. So today we've done, how many? 14 miles was it in all? 14 and a half miles from Oxford this morning. We did stop in Abingdon. We didn't really look around the town, but we came to this most gorgeous pub literally on the river called the Nag's Head, and we had lunch there. Sandwiches, but they came with chips, and they were gorgeous, really nice. Probably nicer because we actually didn't get breakfast this morning, so we were really hungry by the time we got the sandwiches. And then from Abingdon it was another probably 2 miles, no more than that maybe, another 3 miles maybe to where we're staying now. So where are we? We're in a little railway hotel stroke pub restaurant at Culham, and I'm going to show you in a second, we are literally, our room is looking over the railway tracks, and it is quite a busy station because, well, we came through here yesterday on our way from Didcot through to Oxford. We passed through this station, so there's a lot of trains go through at speed, but I will sleep really well. I'm sure Richard will complain because we were in a pub last night right on the busy high street in Oxford. I slept really well. Noise doesn't really bother me, but Richard this morning said it was the worst night's sleep he'd ever had. So no doubt he won't like the trains either. So right now it is about 7:30 in the evening. We've been downstairs. I'm not sure, did I mention this is the Railway Inn? It's called the Railway Inn at Culham. And we arrived here about 3 o'clock this afternoon. We had a little rest in the room, and then we've just gone down for dinner, which was nice. It's home cooking. I had fish pie. Richard had home cooked chicken pie. So yeah, we've eaten really well today now. 2 meals today, but no breakfast. But tomorrow morning we get a breakfast. Yay! And yeah, another mile, but we're going to go in another direction because I don't really want to go back the way we came today. So we're going to find a different route to get onto the Thames Path. So yeah, we're back in the room, and I think it won't be too long before we're fast asleep because we're both really, really shattered. We've not quite got into the rhythm of the walking yet. Not too achy today. Our feet are okay. So yeah, I think we're going to have a good night's sleep tonight. But I will just show you outside our window here so you can see the railway line. But yeah, we will catch you in the morning. And yeah, basic room, but it's plenty big enough. And we've got a nice ensuite, nice shower, We had a bit of rain today, so we used our rucksack covers, but fortunately not as bad as we were expecting, so generally we are pretty lucky. Good morning. Sunny day, quite warm, bit of a breeze, and now a little mini shower, but we're expecting better weather today, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
And we're just leaving our hotel from last night, which was the Railway Inn at Culham. We both had a really good sleep, and the train noise didn't really disturb us
No, quite soothing,
at all. It was
actually.
quite soothing, yeah. Beautiful cooked breakfast this morning, so we're feeling fresh and ready for the day's adventure. And we're just about a mile off the Thames Path, we think. We're going to end up this evening at Wallingford, which sounds like a really lovely medieval town.
Those car.
And we're just approaching a really busy road, so we'll check in with you later.
Oh, yeah, this is the sound of it.
Nice to get off that busy road anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. How are you feeling?
It's good.
Yeah, so far so good.
It's gone really quick today.
Shillingford.
Yeah. Different scenery.
Yeah, it's been quite varied.
Yeah. Nice.
And yeah, Wallingford Bridge. Just had a heavy downpour. Fortunately we were under a tree as it happened. There's my husband. Yeah, we were at Wallingford, big diversion because the weir at the footbridge at the weir at Benson was broken. But we are here. Found our stay for the night. Wallingford looks really nice. And this is our pub for the night, the Coachmaker's Arms. Good evening, and we are at the Coachmaker's Arms. We have had a couple of drinks on the patio. I'll show you that in a second. It was absolutely lovely out there, really nice sun trap. Rest our aching feet. We did, how many miles did we do today? 10, about 10 miles. And yeah, so we're feeling pretty tired. It's not even 9 o'clock, it's 20 past 8. And we're shattered. We did go to the Waitrose, picked up some snacks to have in our room this evening. And all in all, it's been a really lovely day. A couple of showers, but on balance, I suppose it's been quite a nice, sunny, warm day today. And we love Wallingford. It's such a nice, lovely old town, and the pub that we're in is really nice. So I'll show you outside our room so you can see what the beer garden is like. And yeah, we've booked breakfast for the morning, and we're gonna have, well, I think we're both having the same. We're having toast with scrambled egg and smoked salmon, and oh, that's gonna be great to set us on our way for tomorrow's walk. Bye bye beer garden. Bye bye Coachmaker's Arms. Good morning. Well, it's day 3 of our walk, We had a lovely place to stay last night. Coachmaker's Arms, highly recommend. Lovely room, and the bar itself and the seating area outside is really lovely for a refreshing drink after a long walk. And the wine was excellent. I don't often like pub wine much, but it was lovely, really, really good. And really good sleep and breakfast. Pay extra for breakfast, but it was well worth it. I had smoked salmon, a scrambled egg and toast, a cafetiere of coffee, and all the items were really lovely quality, perfect. And we've just left. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and I think this is my favourite part of the Thames Path so far. It's so pretty. Like a little wooded path beside the Thames. Lots of interesting things to look at. Lovely houses with their great big gardens, private moorings. And it's going to be a lovely day, I think. It's the warmest day so far. No rain forecast. And I've got my flippy floppy hat with me. I love using this on walks. It shelters my head from rain and also my face from when it's sunny. So we've got about 11 miles to do today. We're going as far as Pangbourne, and that means we've got quite a very long day tomorrow, around about 18 miles to get to Henley, but we're not worrying about that right now. Just enjoying today's walk. Like I said, such an interesting part of the Thames. And Wallingford itself, had a stroll around last night. Wallingford is a beautiful medieval town. It's a good range of shops, bars, restaurants, little cafes, and a Waitrose. Everything you could wish for. So yeah, we're off. And we'll probably do a little bit of filming on the walk, but catch up with a chat when we get to Pangbourne. Well, good evening. We have made it to Pangbourne, and 12 miles from Wallingford this morning to get to Pangbourne, and we're staying at the George Hotel right in the centre of Pangbourne. I think today we'll go down, well, so far anyway, it's certainly my favourite day on the Thames Path out of this trip and the one before. It's been such a gorgeous walk. From the minute we left our hotel in Wallingford, we literally had to cross the road, and there were signs for the Thames Path going around all the quaint little old cottages and the church. And then we got down onto the Thames Path, and it was just tree lined. The Thames was gentle looking, and just huge houses and more of those boat houses. And the whole day really has been, we had one hill as well going just beyond Goring. There was into woodland, and very lovely sort of redwood trees, and quite high up. Thames looked quite low beneath us. So yeah, I think that is the biggest hill on the Thames Path, so at least we've got that out the way. My feet and Richard's as well have been a bit achy today, so I think it's third day in and they're feeling a bit bashed. But we just got to Pangbourne, but my legs are really achy tonight. The minute I sit down and I have to get up to walk, I'm literally hobbling. I feel so stiff. But we got to Pangbourne, both of it. We didn't stop on the way, have a drink or anything. So we were both really thirsty, but you know what? Cider did the trick. Actually, I had a beer. I had a Madri beer, which was so refreshing and so yummy. And we've decided not to really wander around tonight, just mainly because my legs are so achy. So we're trying to conserve energy. We've sat out in the sun here and had a drink outside, and we've eaten in the hotel. I had a lovely mixed salad with loads of fruit and salads in it. Richard had pizza, didn't you? And I have to say, we were a little hesitant coming here because the reviews on this particular hotel I discovered after booking it are not good. But all I can say is I love it here. I love this type of hotel. It's quirky. Food was excellent. So I'm going to show you around the room and you can see what I mean. It reminds me of the hotel we stayed in this year in Glastonbury, the really old pub on the high street there with old beams. And as you can see behind me, lots of old beams and curious features in the room. So I will walk you around the room and show you. So once you come up the stairs to the room, look at this. As soon as you walk in, this lovely feature. These look very original to me. It dates from like 12. There was a inn on this site from like the 11th century. I think this one was built in about 16 or 15 something. So I just love this. Really, really quirky. Nothing is straight here. It's a generous sized bed because a couple of nights the beds have been quite small, haven't they? Everything you could need in here. Teas and coffees. Quaint old-fashioned little wardrobe and the railings. That's our bathroom up there, which is very interesting. We're drying our shoes. We've learned that having dry shoes in the morning is key for comfort. So Richard has sorted mine out there. That's the main street. There's a couple of bars and cafes out there. And I will show you the bathroom, which is up these couple of steps. And yeah, bath as well, which is great for aching limbs. Nice shower, sink, everything you could wish for. Yeah, I love this quirky feature. Whew, so it is now 7:30. I could fall asleep right now. I am so tired, and Richard's really tired as well, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are. He says eyes were shutting down in the restaurant. We over the last couple of nights we've been tired every night, and we make a pledge to stay awake till at least 9 o'clock. You know, if we can stay awake till 9, we feel we've achieved something. I think
Nightclub's open at 10.
We ain't doing no nightclubs. Yeah, but loving this path. I'm feeling reconnected to the Thames again because it's been 2 years since we left off in Oxford and just back on the path again. You meet so many lovely people on the path and everyone says hello or has a quick couple of words. And I just love the staying somewhere different every night, the quirky places we've been to. We don't look for luxury hotels or anything. We quite like the old coaching inns like this one and the one on our first night and the one last night, in fact, was lovely old buildings, weren't they? So I think in the morning we're umming and ahhing whether to have cooked breakfast. I think we did because we had cooked breakfast. Well, I had salmon and scrambled eggs on toast. I think tomorrow we've got a long day tomorrow. We've got, I think, is it 18 miles tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh my
18.
God. I dread to think what my legs are going to do tomorrow. So it's going to be a hot sunny day as well. So I think the plan is to just get up and get going early while it's cool, belt some miles out and see if we can find somewhere to stop, maybe sort of lunchtime, something like that. Break the day up a little bit because today we didn't stop. We did 11 miles without a break, which is okay today, but I think that's why I'm possibly so achy. So we're going to pace ourselves tomorrow. And then we've got the horse box tomorrow night in Henley, which I'm quite excited about.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Richard's not looking forward to that one at all. Oh, my think I'm going to run.